and then I'll feel worse again. Hey, I wanted to come on and share this testimony. I don't know if you guys know, but I have been sick with this COVID thing since November 30th. I've been fighting this thing, and I'll feel better and then I'll feel worse again. And so literally, I think Friday night, I felt awful. And then, my husband's not the nurturer. So if there's the wrong thing to say, he'll say it. And so this has been the history with us, where when I get sick, he's just, I don't know, he doesn't know how to be there for me. Anyway, so upset about it. I left and admitted myself into the hospital yesterday. And of course, they couldn't do anything but, tell me, yeah, you got COVID. These are the symptoms, and you just have to get through it. So I come home still feeling weak and sick, and I go and I lay in the bed, try to answer a couple of text messages, try to look at a couple Facebook posts, but then I just succumb to the weakness, and I'm just laying there and I'm breathing. So my husband comes in with some oil, and he's putting this oil all over my body, and I'm too weak to even respond to what he's doing. But right after he finished, I got really hot, and I'm not talking about a little bit hot, a lot hot. And I had on a sweater and socks, and I was all covered up in the covers. And so I took off the socks with my feet, and I took off the sweater, and I just thought, wow, I'm hot. And then all of a sudden, I feel like I have my strength again, and I was like, I feel better. And trust me, I was not expecting anything from this. When he came in, I think my thought was, well, finally he wants to get serious about this sickness. But I felt better. And so I get up, I sit up in the bed, I turn on the TV, I start watching TV, I feel fine. And I finally get out of bed, and then I come in to open the door to the living room, and Charles sitting there. He's like, well, you look a lot better. What happened? And I'm like, that oil you put on me. My husband. When this man of God gets serious about the anointing that God has given him, it is going to be amazing. Amazing. Right now he's playing video games, but when he gets serious about this anointing that God put on him, it's going to be so serious, because like 3 weeks before, I had a dream about him, and he had spilled oil all over the living room. And I was upset with him, and I said, Troy, you spilled oil all over the living room. And so he's like, no, I didn't. Here's my oil right here. And he has this gallon of oil all sealed up, none of it used. And I was like, I'm sorry, but there's oil all over the living room, so you have had to have another one. And so I showed him the oil, and he's like, oh man, where'd that oil come from? And I woke up. And so then this happens with this oil. And literally, like, I had this midnight Zoom call that I really wanted to attend, and I thought, there is no way I'm going to be able to attend. I attended that Zoom call. Yes, I did. And it was almost 3 hours long, and I did not attend it in bed. I sat at the table, and I attended the whole call. The only reason I didn't turn on my video because I looked a hot mess. This morning, I got up, I washed my hair, and flat ironed it. Like, man, when he gets serious, it is going to be something to see.